We all know D-Law was going to be gone. But we didn't know he was going to be gone for this long. This might be a problem. Good people, it's your boy Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back. Like I never left. What's up with y'all, man? Happy Sunday. How you feeling? It's a good day today. No Cowboys football, just a relaxing day of football watching. A little hate watching of our rivals and stuff like that. But don't you worry. We're not going to talk about that massacre that happened down in Tampa. That's for another day. Let's talk about Cowboys news and what's going on with our team. First and foremost, I just want to talk about Demarcus Lawrence's injury. We got an injury update within the last day or so, specifics on how long he'll be out. Micah, they're saying still, I think it's 1 to 2 weeks. Remember, we have an extended break into that first game, but a lot of people are hinting at the bye. I think they will see how we do this week versus the Steelers and try to take Micah into consideration. But I feel like if this is a playoff game, Micah would push through. It's not a playoff game. It's very early in the season. We're 2-2. Like a lot of teams in the NFL, it ain't the time to push it and he get hurt even more. So we're going to let him heal. Let's talk about D-Law. D-Law is diagnosed with a Liz Frank injury. Diagnosis is 4 to 8 weeks, and he almost certainly will be getting put on IR. That's definitive. Now they're saying the way it was way it happened, the bone wasn't displaced a certain way, so he's not like out for the season. But he's 100% down. And I'm going to lean in a sign of caution and say he's gone for 8 weeks. They didn't say the whole year, but I'm just going to say he's gone for 8 weeks. That puts him back at the back half of the season. We played 4 games. That means we'd have about 5 games left. 6 games, because there's a bye week in there, until D-Law can return. We need to fight our way through and see what we can do to stay afloat while D-Law is out. Now, D-Law hasn't been having his best game, his best year. We've been having so many missed tackles from so many people. Like literally, I'll put it on the screen, missed tackles everywhere. You could screenshot it, do what you do with the information. But a lot of people need to lift their level of play. It's a lot of sloppy play, a lot of early season play. But there's no excuses. D-Law is going to be out, and we got to figure some things out, because with D-Law out, we have to find a way to get pressure. And, you know, I've been thinking, I was like, okay, like today, let's use the what happened down in Tampa today with the Eagles when they got, the anti-lock breaks beat off them. Todd Bowles is a blitz master. He blitzes from different areas, A gap, B gap, off the edge, different players, not just linebackers, he do corner safeties, everything. He's a blitzer. We're not, not saying we're not. Mike Zimmer has blitz packages in his arsenal, but I don't think we've been using a lot of blitzes earlier in this year. We blitzed a little bit, but I do think it's time to break out the exotic blitz packages. I do. Now, I would love to break this down for you, but I ain't the best person to do it. So let me show y'all a clip I found from my brother Skywalker Steele that he did way back in, I think like March or February, when we first brought Mike Zimmer on. And he was talking about what this defense could evolve into after Dan Quinn. And you know what? I kind of want to let y'all hear it.
This is 100% a classic Zimmer pressure design. Once again, double A gap look. We got the quarterback, running back. Hey, man, you got this guy. You got that guy. Center communication. Let's set this protection. If 54 comes, you got him. 55 is a mic. 54 is a mic. Let's get this set. Whole time, keep an eye on this man, Harrison Smith. And this is the kind of the nuances I like about Zimmer's defense. Harrison doesn't show his hand. He waits till they get back. Pressure set. The play clock is down. They cannot reset the pressure scheme. I'm sorry, the protection is set. They can't reset it now. So you got, I believe, Aaron Jones or whoever that running back is dealing with the linebacker. But guess what? He doesn't blitz. So he steps in. The running back, his duty is, okay, if nobody blitzes, I go out and get ready for a dump off. But guess what? Harrison Smith gets a free rush. Let me get a hit on the quarterback. These are the kind of plays that designs and pressure designs that Zim can draw up that I think are clever, I think are interesting, and he can make it all look from the same exact look. You saw a 2 high, you saw cover 1, you see some cover 6 behind it, you see combo coverages. If you're XO nerd, this should fire you up because we didn't see a lot of these disguises under Dan Quinn in this last season.
After seeing that clip, after seeing that breakdown, first of all, again, appreciate Skywalker still. You already know where he at, A to Z Sports Dallas. Kills it. Morning show, every show. You know Sky one of the best in the game. That breakdown was flawless because it kind of shows you what we could use and what we could do going forward. Because make no mistake, Marshawn Nealon, I think he has a high upside, but I'm not going to put my season on Marshawn Nealon, Carl Lawson, older gentleman, Chauncey Golston, Tyrus Wheat. Like, no. Now, once Micah gets back, we can try to make this thing situation. What we really need to do is the Cowboys need to go sign someone. Although Jeremy Fowler reported today that the Cowboys have no interest in trading for Hassan Reddick. I'm not surprised about that because we don't go for nobody. But to just not sign anybody this isn't just sign somebody just to sign somebody. The edge room is so depleted. We need to bring in a player just so we can have enough depth to field the team. That's where we at. So no, we're probably not going to get no high-end player. That's why I'm talking about manufacturing pressure. But we should go add someone to the team. That's a fact. But after watching that clip that Scott showed, we can get pressure, especially with what Mike Zimmer likes to run. That double A gap mug system is perfect. It's perfect. We have the personnel. We just have to implement it. We have to use it. That means Jordan Lewis should be in play. That means our safeties, Donovan Wilson, who hasn't been having the best year. Hopefully he can find himself in this blitz package. Like, I really do feel like if we start blitzing in the right situation, that's going to take everyone, though. Because if you blitz a safety or you blitz a corner, you're leaving an opening. So you have to make sure that you do this right to where they mess up the protection and you get home. You don't get home, there's a hole. What's the alternative? Just no pass rush and they pick you apart slowly. So you got to pick what you want to do. Either way, the Cowboys have to start manufacturing some pressure and getting home. We hold off for the next week or two, get Micah Parsons back. We'll be okay. But we need to bring in another edge rusher. We've talked about it from possibly Randy Gregory. I know that sounds sacrilegious. People have been saying like all kinds of jokes floating around there. Just put something in the comments. Put a pass rusher that I might not be aware of that we can pick up that could just round out our depth. There's no all pros laying around out there. It's just not. You know, Justice Houston is out there. He old. Shaq Lawson, he old. Like the people that are out there are older, you know, but we got to add one player, I think, while D-Law's on IR, because he's going to IR. And we need to manufacture pressure with our scheme. But I would love to know what y'all think in the comments, if y'all think I'm crazy or not. D-Law's gone for 4 to 8 weeks. That's definitive. That's not up in the air. And don't look at that 4. Look at the 8. So 6 to 8 is what I'm thinking. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. Oh, yeah. One last thing before I go. The Washington Commanders look like a problem. I'm not even going to lie. I holla.